Well, my friends, it's been a while. And by a while, I mean like it's been a while since I posted a real video. And today, welcome, first official video of the year. But sadly, if you've seen the title, you know what the truth is. We've lost a real legend. And I'm pretty sure you guys know what it is by the thumbnail. But yeah, today, just a couple days ago, I think about like 20 hours ago, my man, MatPat from Film Theory. Why did I say like that? Teary. I'm sorry. My man MatPat posted a video and said, guys, I'm quitting YouTube. It's been a long journey. And when I saw that, I'm like, I gotta make a video about this. I've gotta, bro. Like, MatPat's just a legend, like childhood hero and legend, bro. I gotta make a video about it. So let's check out his react video and let's see what he says.
It's not clickbait. On March 9th,
Just to note, the video is pretty long, so we're not gonna watch the whole thing.
At which point, I'll be handing off the channels to someone else.
I'm sorry, bro. Like, you know he named it good, bro. Like, it's just true. Oh man, bro. I saw this and I didn't believe it. Out of all the people who have been quitting YouTube, I did not even I said I'm quitting YouTube. And truth is, I was, well, it still is technically. I'm not really quitting YouTube. It's just that I wanted to take a break and I wanted to like kind of slow down with the content output from back when I used to post Valorant clips all the time. So that's what I meant by that. But yeah, it looks like a lot of people are quitting YouTube now for whatever reason. But just seeing this guy's face, you know, he's a real legend, bro. Hey, he might sound a little special at times, but in the end of the day, MatPat is one of the YouTube legends, up there with Mr. Breast, Mr. Beast, which I kind of want to make a video on him too now that I think about it. But a legend.
There it is. That's it. Send tweet. We're all done here. That's all you need to know, right? Oh, wow. Forgive me, by the way, if I'm a little bit more disorganized than usual. Normally, I would want to script out something like this pretty precisely. But with an announcement like this, I wanted to bring it back to just us. There's no one else in the room. There's no teleprompters. There's no nothing. It's just the way that this whole thing started. It's a conversation between us. And sorry that I keep getting emotional about this. I'll try not to, but
I'm legit crying, bro.
You know, like,
nah, what a legend, man.
This channel is Steph and my first child, really. Before we had Ollie, before we had Skip, CatBat, like, it was this. This was our baby. This channel has been going for 13 years. I think in total it's somewhere around like 1,200 theories, and only half of those are FNAF. Shocking, I know, we actually did stuff that wasn't FNAF related, but this has been a literal third of my life, and I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss this. I value what we have here. I value this conversation, this openness, this relationship that we share. And I'm sad that I won't be able to see you every week.
You know, I just gotta pause it here and I want to say, I'm not gonna try to stop it too much, but listen, out of all the YouTubers, this guy actually got me to cry, bro. Out of all the YouTubers who have left, this is the only guy who I've seen who's actually genuine about it, who seems genuine. And to be fair, I did watch the video already. I had good videos, but I had like already, you know, knew what was coming. But I'm still sad about it, bro, because this guy's just such a legend. And I mean, like, I don't know, bro. YouTube's not gonna be the same without him, bro. I mean, he's still gonna keep the channel, but just MatPat's a real legend, and he's genuine, bro. MatPat never did anything wrong. Well, he was in some controversies, but he's one of the cleanest, chillest YouTubers, just there making theories about the things that we love the most, and it's hard to see him go, bro. It's hard to see him go.
Which then I guess prompts the question of like, why? Why am I doing this now? Why am I making this announcement today? Why am I walking away from the channels? Well, to be honest, it was Tom Scott. You can blame Tom Scott. Tom just did his farewell video, and I'm like, well, he was able to do it. I want to be able to fly away in a helicopter. Obviously, that's not it. But really, my reasons for making this announcement today is probably largely the same as Tom's reasons, or Seth Everman's, or Captain Sparkles, or Papa Meats, or Stampy Longheads. Like, there's a lot of these videos that are...
Just the fact that there's so many people who have quit YouTube recently for whatever reason. I mean, to be fair, a lot of these guys quit mostly because, like, he's about to say, it's been a while, you know, they've been doing YouTube for a while. I think this guy has been doing it for like 13, 14 years. he's been doing YouTube for like a good majority of my life. So this channel is like almost as old as me. So just listen, man. It's been down in my childhood for a long time. It just really means a lot to me, and it's sad to see him go, bro. He's a real OG of YouTube, and it's just so sad to see him go.
Coming out these days, and there's going to be a lot more happening throughout this year. Steph and I have known this video would be coming for the last 3 years. We weren't sure it was necessarily going to be today. We didn't know exactly when it would fall, but we knew it was going to happen eventually. That's why over the last couple years we've been staffing up so much. That's why we partnered with a larger company to help run the channels. That's why we've been spending so much time outside of this box training up the team to make the best videos that they can. Because we knew that we couldn't do this forever. We knew that, honestly, we didn't want to do this forever. For as much as I love you, and I love overthinking things, and I love theorizing, I don't love late nights. I don't love the fact that Steph and I have been work first for over a decade, where I'm sitting down at dinner with my best friend, and we're talking about business logistics. Or we're talking about animatronic toes. I miss the days where I could just sit down on the couch with her and play video games, and it's not for content. Or I'm playing a game.
I just had to size here. First of all, if you hear me cracking my knuckles, I'm sorry. I was really sore. But I'm sorry. But like the fact that he said sit down with my best friend and play video games with his wife just sounds so stupid to me. I mean, like, listen. I can't say that it's necessarily bad. But listen, this video can get a little cringe, but at the end of the day, it's still pretty chill. I gotta give it to him.
Game, and I'm not thinking about what theories are gonna come out of that. I miss it. So that's a big reason. That was a big one right there. But also just the internet's changing. My life has changed in the last 13 years. I mentioned Dolly before. He's the coolest little dude, and he's getting older by the minute. And I watch him, and he is so much fun, and he is so much smarter than I was when I was his age. He also probably knows the FNAF lore better than I do, which is a problem that I should probably...
Yo. Bro's kid has got the FNAF lore memorized, bro. Listen, I'm not here to comment on his family, okay? I'm not here to comment on his family. I'm just not gonna say anything about that. We're gonna move on.
But honestly, I want to be able to spend more time with him as I'm getting older. I'm 37 now.
Sorry about that.
The other day, I actually had to Google my own age. And you know that when you have to start like doing math in your head to calculate how old you are over the hill, my friends. Though to be fair, to my credit, I think I'm like the only 37-year-old out there who has an unironic appreciation of Skibidi Toilet.
Yo, sorry about that, chat. I had to go grab a snack, grab some donuts. Listen, I know y'all are gonna call me fat, but trust me, it was bussin'. Grab some donuts. Now my thing's loaded. Let's get back to it.
Stop uploading, and you're like, I'm done. Or you just keep uploading videos from now until the heat death of the universe, and you watch as your relevance slowly dies, or your passion slowly dies. And for me and my journey in this place, I always wanted to go out on a high note. And when you stop and look at the last year, this has been the best year in the theorist lifespan ever. Like, no joke. It is our highest view year. It is the year where we launched Style Theory and immediately put our foothold in a brand new space, and that took off, and now we're one of the top style and fashion channels on YouTube. And that kind of completes the trifecta of, hey, we now have a top channel in 4 different verticals that are completely different, and no other YouTuber really has ever been able to do it to that scale. That's amazing.
I mean, he's not wrong. See, listen, you know what? I don't want this video to end up too long. I might end up cutting out of some of this, but if there's one thing I want to say is this. Out of all the YouTubers, I have some bad respect for MatPat. He loves his family. He genuinely cares. And look, I know he's quitting the channel. It's going to be sad. I'm going to miss him. He's one of the OGs, goes real back. He's hilarious. I love this guy. But he's real. And at the end of the day, his channels will still make him enough profit to live his life. He could probably retire. He's basically retiring right now. He's retiring. He's retiring at 30, so hey, you can't say he's not successful. He's running his own company. The channels are still gonna go, hopefully. So
This is also the year.
He's not
where
wrong. He
I was
did
able
have
to
a lot
meet
of
you guys
success.
at our Broadway show. I was able to play at the PGA and show that, hey, YouTubers aren't particularly good at golf, but they can make your event relevant for like a couple of minutes. It was also the year that I got to host the Streamy Awards, and it wasn't cringe. I mean, to be fair, the Streamy Awards are always a little bit cringe, but it was the right amount of cringe. When I pull up videos of all my favorite creators, and I watch them, and all of a sudden I start hearing people just casually dropping, "That's just a theory."
Bro.
It's just a theory, a game theory.
Now, this is just a theory, people.
At the end of the day, it's just a game theory.
That's just a theory. A Freebirds theory.
Also a lot of lore, so if you're a big theory head, proceed at your own risk.
I did not know about this theory.
That's a theory.
That right there, that is incredible.
I'm sorry, but he's right, bro. The fact that he's going down in history with the, and that's just a theory, a film. It's just wild to me, bro. Congrats to him, bro.
That's the note that I wanted.
Props to him.
And that's how you just know it's the right time. All of those reasons coming together, saying, hey, this is the moment. And that's hard to say, because change is scary. Change is hard. But sometimes the right decision isn't the easy decision. The easy decision would just be to carry on doing this and do FNAF Part 332. But that wouldn't be the right decision. I think the best way to explain it is with a video game analogy. Feels appropriate, right? Whoa, it's game theory. Ha! Did it. Check the game part of it off. But the way I like to think about it is, I think I've made it pretty clear over the years that that is, without question, my favorite game of all time. Sans' Nest, all that, you're all familiar with that. But what you might not be familiar with at this point is how the game ends. At the end of Earthbound, after you save the world, everything opens up to you. You can revisit every single location that you've been to. You can talk to every NPC that you met on your journey. And it's this incredible moment as a gamer. You see just how many lives have been impacted thanks to your journey. And then after spending as much time as you want talking to all those people, you end up back home. You go back to where it all began, where you were just a kid waking up in bed and starting your adventure. Love and acceptance and comfort and security, but you just don't quite fit anymore. Because you just traveled the world. You made all these new friends. You are different. You grew up. And your relationship to this place grows up. It evolves. In case you couldn't tell, I'm Ness, which I guess would also mean that I'm also Sans. But I was also Ness in the FNAF movie, which just opens up all sorts of weird canon. Slap a thumbnail on that one. So anyway, there you have it. That is why I'm leaving. I hope you can understand. But that obviously begs the question of, like, what happens to the channels? Well, for the next 10 weeks, we're gonna have ourselves a big old going away party. If Unis Annus taught us anything, it taught us that you probably shouldn't use urine for a personal sauna. But if Unis Annus taught us two things, one was to not soak in your own urine, but two was to appreciate the time that you have left. So that's why over the next 10 weeks, we're gonna have a bunch of theories that are gonna be a lot of fun, revisiting old favorites, getting some closure on things. We're gonna see some familiar faces, a lot of awesome stuff. Although to be fair, I think it's 9 weeks, and I think we counted this one as week 1. That was stupid of us. That, my friends, is how you wind up getting Wario being 10 feet tall. Mathematical rigor. Should have double-checked the numbers. So I have 9 theories left on each of the channels, but we're going to call them MatPat's Final 10 because that just sounds better. At which point then on March 9th, we're going to have that big going away celebration, MatPat's Final Theory, and I just dust away. Game Theory is a format that I created. It's a show with this very excitable host who makes a lot of cringy dad jokes and says the word lore a lot. But at the end of the day, it's more than just the host. It is a show. It is a format. And in a broader sense, it is a state of mind. It's a way of thinking and approaching the world around you. It's more than just the host. And when you think about it, not a lot of YouTube channels function that way. We're special in that regard. Like, you're not going to be able to get another Markiplier stepping into the Markiplier channel, and you're never going to be able to recreate Jenna Marbles. And to be honest, you're never going to get another MatPat either. But you can have another game theorist. You can have another film theorist or food theorist or style theorist. I think in a lot of ways, we almost function kind of like the Doctor Who of YouTube, where as one host fades away, a new one kind of respawns in their place. And they're able to put their own unique spin and flavor on the format and make it their unique thing. You have eras of the different theorist channels. And so, you know, my era is fading away and someone new is coming in. Maybe this is the David Tennant to Matt Smith transition, right? That was a good, solid series of episodes right there. So who then is going to be taking over the channels? Well, I don't know if you've noticed this, but fewer and fewer of the words that I'm saying in any given episode are actually mine. If you go down to the credits, you can actually see in the description that there are certain names that have been appearing more and more frequently. Like, yeah, I'm listed on every single one as the writer because I touch every single script, I polish it into my voice, but in all honesty, the bulk of what I'm saying is coming from someone else. It's their research, it's their work. Why should they have to filter their creativity through my voice? I've always envisioned these channels as a place where we could spotlight all sorts of creators. I mean, it even goes back to the original URL of this channel, right? It isn't game theory, it was always the game theorists, because this was a place where you could find a lot of like-minded creators, all with a passion for gaming and education. That's why we had the partner shows like Gaijin Goomba with Culture Shock, or Drake with Smash History, or Ryder with A Brief History, or Austin with The Science, and Lee with Breakdown. They were all here because we all had a similar goal: to educate people through the lens of gaming. And then YouTube pivoted and then made it so that way doing a channel in that style doesn't really work anymore. But we still tried to keep that ethos alive by making sure that we're regularly covering small indie projects. Stuff like OnlyCans, like Mandela Catalog, like OWO. OWO? See? I learned. But if we're doing that for all these other creators, why aren't we doing it for the creators on our own staff who have...
So basically, I'm gonna skip this, but to sum up what he's trying to say is I respect it. I respect this grind because I think we're gonna stop around here. Maybe we might look at this and that. If I haven't looked into that. But I want to say one thing about MatPat. MatPat is a GOAT. For my entire life that I've spent watching him, I've enjoyed all of his videos. And MatPat, if you somehow see this video, which I doubt it, or any of your staff or someone sees this video, all of you all who see this video, I just want to let you know, be like MatPat, guys. You don't gotta do what he does, but like, it's inspiring, you know? Follow your dream. Do it to the fullest, and never back down, never give up. Nick A30 was right. Never back down, never give up. And he didn't. He did 13 years, 14. He eventually gave up, as you can tell, at March 9, he said he's going to make his last video. But yeah, he did give up, but it's not over, right? As the old passes away, which I 100% accept the fact that MatPat is going to go away. I mean, I'm still sad about it, but I understand it completely. But the old will go away, and after all, at the end of the day, the work that he did is not going to be lost. It's still going to be there. He's just, yeah, and he might even pull up back on the channel occasionally. We don't know. We'll see.
Off into the distance? No. I'll still be here. Obviously, first off, we've got our final 10 episodes, like I said, so that's, well, it wasn't 10 episodes. However many episodes are left between now and March 9th, we got those. I'm going to be on GT Live from now until the foreseeable future, probably until the end of the summer. That feels about right. And then we have the big going away video on March 9th. After that, I, stand aside as Santi, Lee, Amy, and Tom step up and take over the hosting role. But I'm still going to be here. I'm still going to be alongside the creative directors talking about programming, brainstorming ideas for upcoming episodes. That's awesome. I love that. I don't want to give that up. But the other cool thing about this is that it opens up the door for me to turn the script. For the last 13 years, I've been commenting on other people's IP, but now that I'm stepping out of those roles, I get to create the IP.
Well, listen, to sum up what he said, basically, he's got a lot more plans, and I hope he does. MatPat's not leaving forever. He'll be back. He will return, guys. He will return, and I hope so, and I'm waiting for it. He also has a bunch more plans that if you want to check it out, I recommend actually checking out his whole video to listen to his plans that he has for the future. But, yeah, respect, MatPat, respect. And we got a bit left of the video. I'm gonna let him. I'm just saying this segment made me kind of a bit emotional. And you should say, well, Squid, it's just a guy on YouTube. Yeah, but he's more than just a guy on YouTube, bro. He's a childhood influence. He's a great guy. He made dreams come true, bro. Made dreams come true. Give me a smile on my face when I was down in the dumps. Not the only guy. He's not the only guy who's made me happy, who's giving me a fun time, but he's a great guy, bro.
That grandpa is so proud of you. And he cherishes the relationship that you've had so much. And he is so honored to be a part of your life, to have been a part of helping you grow and helping you experience the world. And he looks forward to seeing you at the next event. And if you see him on the street, we'll hang out. And hopefully he brings you cool, fun gifts. I know this is going to sound cheesy. And I know the internet will probably rake me over the coals. For crying, for one, but I love you guys. I do. You're not just numbers. You're not just ad impressions. You're not just merch sales. What you have done for me, and from everyone I talk to, what I've done for you is special. It's special. When I was in middle school, I had this goal of making the world a better place because I had been a part of it. It didn't have to be big. It didn't have to be curing cancer. But I wanted there to have been a ripple impact. Just because I was there. Butterfly effect and all that. We've done it. I think we've been able to achieve something great here. You have taken me on the wildest, craziest 13-year ride of my life. And I'm so grateful. So, Grandpa Pat is going to sign out now. And I'll be around for a couple more weeks. I'll be living around the house for a while. We'll have a big family reunion celebration. Then I'll go off to my little shack in the woods, my retirement home down in Florida, and I'll pop in every once in a while. Anyway, at this point in my notes, I had it written that we're going to start a countdown clock of that final 10 episodes, final 9 episodes. So start that. I don't know what it's going to look like yet. Hopefully the editors don't rip off Unis Honest too much. If they do, I hope they change it. And with that, I'm going to say, for one of the final times, not the final time, but one of the final times, as always, my friends, remember, it's just a theory. A game theory. Thank you. Thank you for watching.
Wow. That's the end of the video. I'm sorry guys for dragging this one out. I was originally supposed to be like about 5 to 10 minutes long, but I genuinely love MatPat as a creator. I've already said what I've had to say about him. I thank him for all the things, and if he ever sees this video, thank you MatPat, to you and the whole team for all these years you've been with us. You've been a great guy and means a lot to me, man. And it's tough to see him go, but he's not gone, guys. Like he said, he's not gone forever. He will still be around. He'll be like the grandpa in the background, just see him once in a while. Till, you know, it's better that way than any other way. So thank you guys for watching this video, and thank you to MatPat for all these years of happiness and smiles you've just put on our face, man. We really appreciate it. At least from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate it, man. Been a great guy. Just major part of my childhood growing up. I really appreciate it, man. I really appreciate it. And with all that being said and done, I won't keep you guys any longer. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to get the true experience of the video and you want to like actually get the value of the video, I recommend going and watching his own video where he actually like explains the entirety of the thing. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace. Peace be with you, brothers. I gotta master myself an outro just like a MatPat.